Hello, guys, and welcome again to this edition of Autodesk Learning 101, Learning with Rich. So, for today's topic, I'm going to teach you how to duplicate views in Revit. So, I'm going to show you how to use the three different ways of duplicating a view in Revit 2019 or any other version. So, it's the same. All right, so let's get started. So what I'm going to do is, in order for you to follow this exercise, I'm gonna open, oh sorry, not that one. I'm gonna open the sample exercise model here. So I'm going to select sample files and I'll be using architectural models. So I'm going to look for RAC basic sample project. Okay, so if you want to open an MEP project, you can use RME. You can use the sample or you can use the advanced or the basic model. If you want to use an structural model, so you can use RAC, RST. So there is a sample advanced here, and then there's also basic here. All right, so what I'm going to use here is RAC basic sample project. I'm going to open that one. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the level one here. Okay, so the floor plan is the one that I want to duplicate. So you can also duplicate section views, elevation views, detail views, or any other views. All right, so you can duplicate that. But for this exercise, I'm going to duplicate a floor plan. All right, so level one here. So let's say, for example, I want to have another level one floor plan, but different name. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click this, and then there's the duplicate view, and then there's an option here, duplicate with detailing and duplicate as a dependent. So when you say duplicate creates a view with no annotations. All right, so it doesn't copy annotation, only the model. All right, so it's pretty simple. So I'm going to select here duplicate, and then as you can see, when you say duplicate, it only duplicates the model elements without the annotation elements. Right, so let me change this name. Right click, rename. Okay, so let's say I'll just call it duplicate. All right. Okay, so that's the duplicate. Okay, so the next option in duplicating a view is right click. I'm going to right click the original view. This time I'm going to select duplicate with detailing. All right, so duplicate with detailing, it creates a duplicate view that includes the annotation. So the annotation after the create are independent of each other. So copies annotations, but it doesn't reflect new annotations to copy it from view. So let's say, for example, I'm going to select duplicate with detailing here. All right, so this is now the duplicate with detailing. So let me just rename this one for easy understanding. So this is, all right, so duplicate with detailing. All right, so as you can see, my duplicate with detailing compared to my level one here, they are the same. Okay, it also includes here the annotation aside from the model elements. Okay, so this is the original one, and then this is the duplicate with detailing. So as you can see, it includes the annotation, but if you are going to create a new annotation here on my level one with detailing view, so let's say I put here another annotation, so I'll just put somewhere here. I call it test. All right, so I select here modify to terminate. Now, so what will happen is it will not affect my level one here. You see? So they are independent. Okay, so they are independent. So when it comes to annotation or or view properties, like for example, I changed my level one here. So let's say I changed that to 1:50. There you go. It will not affect your duplicate view. As you can see, it's still 1 is to 100, as well as your duplicate with detailing view. As you can see, it's still 1 is to 100. So when it comes to view properties or annotations, they are all independent, okay? But of course, if you add here model elements like, for example, door, window, roof, column, ceiling, pump, okay? What else? Pump, mechanical equipment, structural elements, model elements, okay? So of course, the other views will be updated as well. So when it comes to model elements, but when it comes to annotation elements or view properties, like for example, these options here below, okay, it will only affect your current view, the original view. It will not affect the duplicate view. It will not affect the duplicate with detailing view. Okay, so that is for our two option, duplicate and duplicate with detailing. Now, the third option here is, all right, so let me just go back to my level 1 and then make it 1 is to 100 again. Right. All right, so I'm going to right click level 1. Let's check out the third option here. Third option is duplicate as a dependent. All right, so duplicate as a dependent. So I'm going to select this one. There you go. So this is my level 1 dependent one. So basically, it creates a dependent view that behaves exactly as the parent view. So this is our parent view. This is our dependent view. So if you add annotation element to your parent view, okay, you'll get the annotation on the dependent as well, on the dependent view as well, and vice versa. Any changes that you made on the dependent view, it will also affect your parent view. Like for example, for my level 1, so let's say I want to change here the visual style. Okay, so I changed that to hidden line. Okay, so this is hidden line. So if I go to my dependent one, so as you can see, it's also hidden line. So let's say I change this to realistic view. All right, so let's just wait. Okay, so this is my realistic view. Now, if I go to my level 1 to the parent view, it will also change to realistic view. So let's say, for example, I change the scale to 1 is to 50. There you go. So there's the 1 is to 50. Now, if I go to the dependent view, it will also change to 1 is to 50. So any changes that you made on your parent view, it will reflect to your dependent view and vice versa. So don't forget that any changes that you made on your dependent view, it will also affect your parent view. Okay? So sometimes you would use this for plans with areas. Okay, so that's your duplicate as a dependent. All right. So even annotation. So let's say, for example, I'm going to click this tool here, this text, and then I'm going to pick here. Okay. So I'm going to put the text here. That's my text. It's my annotation. So if I go to the parent view, as you can see, there's also the annotation. All right. So basically, that's what will happen if you duplicate your view as a dependent. Okay. So that's it for this simple video for starters. For those who just starting to use Revit, this is very important. All right. So that's how you duplicate your view. So you have three options. Let's take a review. So we have duplicate. It only duplicates the model elements. Duplicate with detailing. It will duplicate the model elements as well as the annotations, and then duplicate as a dependent. So it creates a dependent view that behaves exactly as the parent view and vice versa. All right. So hopefully in this short video, you have learned something. So if you like this video, please click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day.